Thanks for checking out VisionCast. This episode of VisionCast is brought to you by Music Mayhem, the one-of-a-kind radio show that plays the best variety music around. From Ray Charles to Taylor Swift, from Bing Crosby to Tanya Tucker, the sky's the limit. Plus, we take all your requests and dedications. So tune in to Music Mayhem with George and Angela. You can hear Music Mayhem twice a week, once on Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. Central, and you can hear us again Thursday evenings at 10:45 p.m. Central, just before Genre Spotlight Weekend. And you can only hear us on Super Hit Mix Radio, the hottest variety station around. Go to hit-mix-radio.com to tune in to Music Mayhem and to hear the other shows we offer. Thanks so much for listening. Now please enjoy the show.
Hello everyone! Welcome to another edition of VisionCast Network. Warning: this episode contains colorful language and the usual banter. Please enjoy the show.
When the sun goes down, the visions come alive. VisionCast Network after dark, where they both thrive. Randomness and fun, where the talents dive. Into the night, our stories we contrive. VisionCast Network after dark, let's get real. In the night, our unguarded selves we reveal. Fun, talent, and randomness in the night seal. VisionCast Network after dark, the deal is sealed.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the VisionCast podcast. I am JC. No, I am not your host. It is supposed to be George and Phil, but apparently George is doing something at the moment, but he'll be back. Whenever he comes back, he'll let us know. But we do have our regular participants here. So let me get my list up, and we do have an announcement to play, but we will get to that later. So let me get my list up here. So So we're going to start off with the female, which is Nora, or Nightingale Nora. Hey Nora.
Yeah, hello, everyone. I can be here, and so much fun being on this podcast again after a week off. And I hope you all enjoy the show and you've had fun.
All right. Next, we have our radio extraordinaire who does a great job in hosting our programs every week. Donald from Super Hit Mix Radio. Hey, Donald.
Hey, how you guys doing? Yep, this is Donald Brown from the all-new Super Hit Mix Radio, pumping out the tunes as usual. Hopefully you guys will all come and listen, even those that are listening to the podcast today. Be sure to tune in at hit-mix-radio.com to listen to all this wonderful music that I'm providing y'all.
All right, that is cool. And we want to, first of all, before I continue, we want to thank our greatest Angela for opening the room for us. Sadly, Angela is still hanging out with her family and having a great time, but she just came to open the room for us, so we do want to thank her, and we love you very much. And we do have one announcement, as I said, but we'll get to that later. But let me get back to the panel. And we have Preston, our radio slash tech slash all around VP of the podcast. Hey, Preston.
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Oh.
There you are.
Hel- Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm coming to you remotely from my Lions Club Zone Social, where we it's our yearly gathering full of possibilities, and we just got done having a guest, local blind minister here in New York, PA. So he retired in 2018, but he's living life to the fullest. So,
Oh wow, nice. That's
but it's good to be back on the network. We were away because of Angela's nephew being born, obviously. So more
yep,
on that
and
here in a few minutes.
yep. Congratulations to baby David. Dave, I think. Either Dave or David.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah,
Yep,
Dave. Yep, and
definitely.
George is
Yeah.
I'm not
back.
sure how be as
So
far as
yep, George is back.
yeah.
So George, do you want me to continue, or do you want me to pass it to you since I took over for
Where
half
you
of
at?
it?
Because I see had a glitch where I come from accent. So where you at as far as
I said thanks to Angela for opening the room, and then I went straight to our VP Preston.
all
That's
right?
where I left.
So
And I did
Preston went
Nora too.
earlier
I
than that.
did Nora.
You know.
What?
All right, cool. It's Preston and Nora both went. Is Katie here tonight? Or not yet.
No, I sent the link, but she's not here as
All
of
right.
yet. So
So then we can go to Philip in California. Or is he available?
let me see. Hold on. Let me check.
Then we have West Side George
Uh,
feeling on me. So
he's
Yeah, and
unmuted,
he already
but
enters. He already enters me in there already too. So.
all right. Yeah,
yeah, Phil
we'll have to
is
go
here,
down
but
first
he's
then.
unmuted, and I
All
think
right.
he said he had to do something. So, but he'll be back.
All right, so we'll go to Dom next, and then we'll go back to
We already did
Leon.
Donald. Remember, we did
No, they
Donald.
already
I
did
already.
me.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Me, well done, right?
Yeah, that would be that I already did my intro, so it's you next. Actually, it's you, and
All
then I
right,
think we're done for the intros.
all right. What is me here, George from the great city of Pennsylvania? Working on Music Mayhem show, something right. I made a surprise this weekend show also. So this Thursday show will have a surprise in it if all goes right, and a special mystery guest. And Preston is recording you have to play later on the show also. I just make sure you
Yep.
play the recording.
Yep, Preston is indeed
So
recording. So yeah, we had
he's play recording. His recording from Alpha J that he has to play in the show apparently. So I
Yeah,
know what it is.
George, I'm actually screen sharing, so it'll be
oh yeah,
played
that's
here
right.
in a
Yeah.
few minutes.
Awesome. Nice. And then I have some announcements also. And
Yep, I
a decision made, is executive decision. They will not be a request. I'll get that in a little bit. How's everyone's week doing? Good? How's
it's been
everyone doing?
good.
Good?
Yeah, it's been good.
Philip back?
Yeah, it's been nice out
Awesome.
actually. It's been nice and warm.
Yeah.
I went out and I did music lessons and
Awesome.
no update on the recital yet. They still have not picked a date nor location, but I will keep you posted.
Right.
But I do have an announcement regarding the upcoming talent show. The date has been announced, and also the set list is really, really big. And it's a huge
Nice.
set list, and it's gonna go on, and I'll tell you about it later when we get to the announcements. In fact, do you want to get
By the
to it?
way,
Yeah.
JC, your song you sent me this week will be in tomorrow's show and the Thursday show. So
Oh, not which one? The one that I did with the one
both.
that I sent from
I'll put both in. I'll put
my
both in.
friend
Yeah,
from church, or
put
the other
both in.
one? What?
Like both in one.
Oh, you mean the Rip It Up?
I'll put that one in there. I'll put the other one in. I'll put both in also.
Nice, nice. That was such a fun one. You guys will have to wait till April to hear it because it was such a
Yeah.
fun night. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
But I will,
that's kind of yeah.
yeah, but what I will do is I will
We can
talk
announce what you
about it.
want.
I will talk about the experience during randomness, but you won't hear
It's
the
it sounds cool.
audio until April, but I will discuss it. So,
Very, very cool. You're
yep.
doing great.
Thank
was
you.
awesome.
Yep. And they're on Apple Music too, so I'll tell you how to get access to the Apple Music. They only have two singles out right
But
now, but hopefully they will do more in the not too distant future. And
but
I've already
well,
got connected.
there's some podcasts someone they're welcome to come on back as a guest.
Yeah,
We'll be
I'm
awesome.
going to
Yeah,
speak with Mike Mesa, who is the band leader. I'm going to talk with him and see once we get back in April, once things die down with Angela and everybody, then I
yeah,
will see if I can get him on. I'll send an email and copy Angela and see what we can do. So,
yeah. And I can think of
all
yeah.
right, so shall we get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
let's see who else. Let's see if anyone else has
Enjoying
anything to
your
share about their week. Donald, how about you?
Not much going on here, really. Just doing, taking care of the station and working on the ebooks and stuff I've been working on.
nice,
Nothing much going on here. We had a nice day today. It was up in the 70s today.
nice.
Yeah, it
Nice,
was good.
nice.
It was a little cool this morning, though. I mean, it was a little chilly when I
Yeah,
took the bus to go to. I had to go get an EKG done, so when I took the bus there after I got through with the appointment, it was still kind of chilly outside. So
how they go? Good, all good.
yeah, well, I haven't gotten any results back yet, but so
All right.
far as I know of,
I'm
it's
guessing
good.
you're good.
Yeah. All right. What about George? Did you go with your week?
No, yeah, my next week is pretty interesting. That'll be more announcements. But, it was an interesting week, but I had fun. I had fun though. So
That's good.
and if
At least you
I
took it
did
easy on you, you know?
yeah, yeah. I did some shows this week. I did some other things. So I just watched and chilled and hung out and saw my niece and nephew. They were here for the weekend.
Okay. What
It was cool.
okay.
Really
What
good.
about Preston? Even though you been at your Lions event you told us about, other than that, what else have you been up to during the week so far?
I did take a good walk today because temperatures were in the 70s.
Holy smokes.
About time, isn't it? About time.
Yep.
Me and Preston did actually hang out with a friend of ours at the same time. So that's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
We should do often. That's cool.
her name is Veronica. We played a few
Yep.
her performances on the show a few times, I think.
Yeah, really cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Veronica. Yeah. I remember.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really cool. So we hang out with her on the week. Come on.
and this week for RCL, we're gonna take a trip to Mardi Gras. So be on the lookout for that.
Mardi
Hey,
Gras.
there she is. Angela J is in Mardi Gras, isn't she? She's not out of the house. She's in Mardi Gras. She's partying. She is she's probably getting beat left and right. And let's face it, she's not in Seattle. She's in Mardi Gras. Damn her. She can't be in Mardi Gras without me. I'm the whole bleeping show. Come on, Angela, you can be in Mardi Gras. What the hell? All right, come on.
Wow.
Yeah, George should go and get him a king cake.
No,
Oh.
just the beads. Just the beads. Just the beads.
Yeah, and don't forget the Mardi Gras beads, though, George.
Yep, I'm gonna play I'll some beads on beads lore.
But you guys, you got to remember, if George goes to Mardi Gras, he'll probably come back drunk as a skunk.
Oh.
You're
Wow.
Hey, dude is drunk. Hi, dude is drunk. Dude. What a beat! What a fucking beat right here. What a beat! The big one beat there.
Hey, we have Beaumont has its own little Mardi Gras thing here.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not too far from where the real Mardi Gras is held, but yeah, we have one here.
That is. All right. Anyway, before we get sidetracked, huh?
I did see some kind of
Beaumont's on the border. Beaumont's really close to Louisiana, so we have a lot of Cajun influence here.
Yeah.
Before
we get kind of sidetracked.
I saw something real quick. So last night my mom comes in and was on the phone, and she says, "Ring the Stars on TV." And I went out and watched the concert. He is 84 years old and still has, great rhythm, like great voice for him. So it is.
Wow.
And I'll be seeing him in Preston in June, so that'll be cool. He had Choco with him. He had a bunch of people with him in Nashville, so he did a tour with people with All Stars, so it's pretty cool. So should we do announcements, or we saying he's supposed to mute? Yep, he's still muted, okay.
Who?
Philip is still muted, I think.
Oh, yeah. He remember he said that he had to do something. I think he had to
so
do
we'll
something
get for
first. All right. Well.
Yeah, for mom probably.
Yeah. All right. So before we get sidetracked, should we go to the? I guess we can play the pre-recorded announcement first, as promised, right? Do you want to get to that, George?
Yeah, then I've done enough also to make also.
All right. Preston, if you have your screen share rolling, I guess we're ready to play the announcement, and then George will go after. And then if anyone else doesn't have any, I'll go. So. Oops.
Okay, it's playing or...
Stand by, guys. The recording is coming up in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just packing up my stuff, so.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that happens. I mean, you go into an event and you get kind of crazy.
Cool. And back to the announcement.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing?
How's your weekend, Phil? How's your week good?
Week's
Yep,
been
doing good.
very good so far.
Nice. Awesome.
Hey, did Salvis ever show up, you guys?
Nope.
Nope.
Huh.
I just gone, so
I feel.
Salvis.
Yeah, it's sort of been like almost a whole month without him.
Almost. Is it a month? We did one show, we did 2 shows, and now I can't remember what's something on the show. I go back in the archives and see what's something on the show. I think it's been a while though.
Who are you talking about?
Roughly, Salvis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If we're busy or what's going on, but
he's been kind of quiet. I don't know. Either something happened or I don't know. But
maybe I was busy doing stuff for So okay, once Preston plays this recording now with Lance announcements also, because they're kind of
he's gonna play the file, and then once he plays the pre-recording, then we'll get to other announcements after this.
Okay. Yeah, folks. Sorry, I was multitasking, but Phil, welcome back. I do have the file pulled up in Dropbox. The app is active. So when you're ready, I'm going to mute and we'll switch and will hear what our leader has to say. So.
Yep, and it's pre-recorded, so don't be surprised. So thank you.
How is she leader when she's on the show? How is she? I'm the new leader. She's not the leader. I am the leader now. Get it? What did she probably be Preston? Did she probably say that? No, really, I'm not kidding.
Oh gosh! All right, well,
go ahead.
All right, go ahead and play the file, Preston.
Get her.
Hello, VisionCast team. This is Angela. I wanted to make a recording just in case. I don't know when I'm going to be able to sneak on and pop on, but I wanted to make a recording just in case for a couple of things. First of all, George Montgomery Banner III.
Uh-oh.
You know, I may not be doing production right now, but I told you a couple weeks back, before I left, during our big bash, I
Yes.
am watching and listening to everything. That
There.
little joke about me being silent without power, you're gonna get it, Doodles.
Oh, really?
And, by the way, Preston. Yeah, I heard your little blooper in the show, and my question that I want to know is how come you're so boldly recording your little pee in the show, but you won't send me any in Dropbox? What's up with that, Doodles? Where are my recordings? You forgotten about me, you Doodles?
Oh.
I that was kind of funny because I had to laugh. I'm like, oh, okay. At first, I thought that was Phil. I thought it was him. At first. Because it sounded like him. That's why I thought it was him. But no, he's innocent this time. Yeah, why aren't you making me Dropbox recordings of that little sound there? But yet letting you the whole show and everyone and their little brother hear it? Mr. Preston Doodles, where's my personal Dropbox recordings? You said you would send me one. Where is it? 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 I'm just giving you shit. I love you all. You guys are amazing. You guys are fabulous. You guys are awesome. And George, I'm watching. Oh, and by the way, Katie, if you're on the show and you're listening to this, please, for the love of God, keep him in line. Because I'm not going to be able to for a while. So please keep him in line. And I'll go ahead and end this with a special dedication to George for all the little things he thinks he can pull. Actually, real quickly, before I end this, I have a couple of announcements that I wanted to mention. Because when I originally started this recording, Madison was still pregnant, but as we didn't have a show because it was going to be played on last Tuesday, the 4th. It was a recording for that show. So when I made the recording, Madison was still pregnant. However, we took the 4th off because the 4th, Madison went into labor and brought our beautiful baby David, or as I like to call him, Baby Dave, into the world. He is a sweet little baby. He's very cute. He weighs 4.84 pounds. He's very close to 5 pounds. And he's so little, but he really is cute. And he's a quiet baby, and he's sweet. And I got to hold him a few times, and it's really been great. And I'm really excited, and of course, very proud of my sister for bringing him into the world. I know that that's a huge thing, but he's here, he's happy, he's healthy, he's had 2 appointments with his pediatrician, and he's doing great. So I'm very happy to report that. And also, one final announcement, and then I'm going to do this little dedication to get back at George. When we last talked, a few weeks before I went off the show, I said that I was going to switch to Angela, but I was considering keeping Rachel as a middle name. Well, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and this wasn't an easy decision, but I've decided that it's better to get rid of Rachel altogether. So there will be no more Rachel, it's just Angela James. So no, you cannot call me Rachel anymore, especially you Preston Doodles. Not even as a middle name. It wasn't an easy decision. I mean, I have a lot of sentimental memories with that name, but this is how things got started back in 2023, experimenting with other names, and this is how I had that detour. So it's just the best decision all the way around to get rid of Rachel and only stick with Angela. So no more Rachel, only Angela. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this. And George, for pulling the shit that you thought you could pull, this is your punishment.
In the city lights, secrets come to life. Oh, Doodles, you thought you got it right.
Who's going to fight? What?
Texted Preston stirring up the scene, but wait and see what we got in our scheme. You played the game that honey, we got moved. See what speed Take a shit on Doodles.
Hey, I'm called for.
On Doodles. Let's take a shit on Doodles. And take a piss on Doodles. In the spotlight, we'll have our way. Oh, Doodles, you thought it was all play. With whispers in the corridors of dreams, our intentions will be sweeter than it seems. Your time is up, can't escape. Take a shit on Doodles. Take a piss on Doodles. Take a shit on Doodles. Take a piss on Doodles. From the shadows, we'll rise and claim this stage tonight. In our name of Doodles, this is your great shame. In this drama, you play the game. Take a shit on Doodles. Take a piss on Doodles. Take a shit on Doodles. And take a piss on Doodles.
So when sticky messy. Imagine.
There you go.
God damn it.
Oh boy.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
Wow.
You wait.
You know what? I think that's going to be George's new theme song.
Hell no.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm
That
still,
is- that is-
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Thursday night, you can get in the shower. Okay, that's a call for Thursday night. Please play a show because now I'm going to do something in the show for her. Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
my favorite being George's Doodle spilled the milk, the guitar version that we made a while ago. That was fun.
Yeah, James Barry one.
That was really good. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
before the whole we won't get into it,
Or,
but-
no, yeah.
No,
but that was
Nope.
before the new branding evolved. That's
Yeah.
all that's all
When
we'll
we
say on
figure it
that.
out,
So.
when-
But it was a good
we
intro nonetheless. You know,
Yeah.
no offense, it was, but
Again, folks,
yeah,
but again, folks, we do want to congratulate Angela on,
Yes.
well, even though she didn't have it, we do want to congratulate her sister and Angela for surviving and welcoming baby David into the world. I know it was
yes.
a big decision moving cross country for this endeavor, but it was well worth it. So we wish them all the best and hoping
Yep.
for good things coming out of it. And
Of
folks,
course. Yeah, I
we
cover
do want to reiterate, this, folks. We won't be having any performances until she comes back to her normal duty, which will be the week of April 1st.
Yep,
we
yep.
believe it could be April
Yep,
1st or maybe, I'm not sure exactly what they will update that as far as it might be April 1st. We'll see what day it is.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
keep your ears out
We'll
for
keep tabs on it.
yeah,
We'll
just keep your ears
keep
out
you
for it.
on. So he's on there.
Yep, I'm still gonna send some stuff in for the
Oh yeah.
performance, but you won't hear them until whenever we get around to
You
them.
on
probably
my
in
show.
April.
I'll put on my show. I'll put music
Yeah,
in
for now
too.
you can listen to them on the Music Mayhem show, and then if you
Yep,
want to replay
Wednesday
it
mornings,
again,
9
Morning.
Eastern,
yeah, you
and
can listen to
Thursdays at
that.
11:45. Actually, last Thursday, which, George, can I say congratulations on 200th episodes of the
Thanks so much.
show?
I appreciate that. But no,
Wow,
that
200
would actually
episodes?
the bridge. So
That's amazing.
Yep.
200.
yeah,
Wow.
we're
Yeah.
let's see if 30 was 200.
I caught that live last week. I kind of dozed off, but it was well worth
Yeah.
it. I didn't mean to. It just happened.
That was real good. That was very awesome.
Yeah, there's
that
a
was-
lot of shows that he has on there now.
Wow. That's a lot of
I'll put
episodes.
Mr. Guest also. Yeah, this week we may have Mr. Guest, so also we can get Mr. Guest on. And Mr. Guest may be interested in doing shows at some point down the line, so we'll see how it works out. No guarantees yet, but we'll see what happens before that goes. We have in school doing schoolwork, so that's important.
Yeah, for sure. And some will come out of it. Who knows? Maybe by the time 10 years from now, we'll probably get up to 500 or 600 of Music Mayhems. And, George is going to be the oldest member on the
Two
show.
per week. Let's see, 2 per week. And then I find out a new year. Shows.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, because I also add in the morning ones as well into the Music Mayhem marathon too. So because it's all Music Mayhem.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I caught several of the marathons over the past several months, so we've been doing them. It's definitely rewarding. Actually, guys, speaking of behind the scenes stuff, I do want to let you all know. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but definitely momentarily, I'm going to put our station, Super Mix Radio, on the radio-browser.info directory. Now, what this directory is, it's pretty much a directory of all online stations on various apps it supports. So from Apple Vis, I learned about Eater or Editor and Broadcasts. And if you go to radio-browser.info, you'll be able to get a list of apps to download for your device, and they will all support that directory. And soon, Super Mix Radio will be added. Now, what's cool about this directory is it gets pretty much added in real time. So when I submit, the information and such, and the website and things, it gets added in real time. So you don't, and this is for any station that wants to be added. You don't have to worry about a developer checking the stats, making sure the stream works or whatever. No, it'll just do its thing in the background, making sure it's active. And so it's going to be on radio-browser.info. Hopefully, before spring, if not before the summer. You never know when I'll pipe up. So I will report back when it's ready to be checked out on that web portal, and you can get whatever app you want to get that supports it. Again, the two that I have on my phone are Broadcasts with an S and Eater, Etter, and I find out about all those from AppleVis.
Yeah, I do that too. Sometimes I check directories to see if there's new apps.
Yeah, when you get it, when you do add it, send me the link to the station on the directory also.
Yeah.
Yes. That, I can do that because I added for one of my stations that I help out with. So.
Okay.
We're on there too. The station that I'm involved with is on there. So, but yeah, we will take care of that, and I'll report back when it's ready.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
So
sounds good.
Yep. So we're gonna get into, before we get sidetracked. George, you said you had one, and then I will go with mine. Okay, George, you want to go ahead?
All right. So over the weekend, I was doing things, doing shows, and checking things out, and I got a file, a recording.
And he can thank me because I thought I already heard it. So
yeah, I appreciate it. All sources that helped me out, by the way. Thank you. Just I appreciate it. So the song was said, and I'm not sure the song was quoted directly or the song was quoted by that person saying this. That no one was a Hollywood waiter from Holland, and he would come back to Vision Cast if people didn't screw over. And it didn't come off. One, here's the thing. No one cut everyone on the show. He cut everyone else on the show nonstop. Two, he screwed himself over. And three, he said, well, if I'll have Queen Liz come after you also. Well, my response to that is, well, yeah, I'm waiting. Call me. But due to that little stunt, I mean, for the safety of the show, I know reason. I know something else to do, but banned 95 Live team members and no one directly for life on the show. RCL, I'm not talking about them. The show, they're banned lifetime until it was, unless I find out otherwise, it wouldn't say that way. So, if you want to call me, hey, Preston has a number. JC has a number. No one has a number.
You know what?
So,
I mean, if worse comes to worse, we can do a three-way. We got
yeah,
that technology,
I'm not
actually,
fine.
and if you think about it, call recording is a thing now. So one of us could do that too.
Yeah.
So
But
it works both ways, man.
No one directly. I am not hard to find. If you have the balls, come find me. That's it. But you're here for a band from the show. Good luck to you guys live. And when you burn the bridges, don't come back to us because you're off.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that because
I haven't heard anything from him as far as his radio show goes. So I'm removing him off. Yeah.
Well, let me actually clarify.
There was vote unanimous, right?
I spoke to him privately via email, and I told him we do appreciate you trying your best, but if you 100% want to come back, you really have to 100%, and I'm not joking about this. Banning is only, and if you remember from last episode or previous episodes when the whole team of you guys implemented this, that is only for violating the guidelines of the podcast.
You did.
Or
Yes, you did.
any of it.
Yes, you did. You actually put on the podcast. On the podcast app.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the
Yeah,
violations that he violated, which is cutting people off, and
No, not that. He threatened me on the app.
Yeah, that is definitely okay. That is definitely a violation of that. Okay, that's one of the.
I was recording any times you want. I think.
Yeah, you did, and I didn't listen. I did not want to listen to it, but I pulled him aside quietly, and
the quote was, "I'll come out of people come after you." Was the quote. So that's a threat. So he less a man.
Yeah.
Everyone was over the week. That was the case.
Yeah.
Even she said, yeah, definitely he's banned.
Yeah. So what I did was
banned.
Yeah. So what I did was I told him, in order to gain your trust back, you have to fully commit yourself, and we're done with this. And I told him in the nicest way, if you have another podcast that you want to do and you have other activities, you can find that. We'll still be in communication through ACB community. And if you have any updates, you can shoot it to me privately and we'll talk about normal things like that. And that's all I said to him. So.
Yeah, and if that will start pointing, I guess he could have called me again more. He had a number. But to go in another WhatsApp group and say, I'm gonna come after you with my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Why is calling said? I mean, that's not over.
Yeah, it's not cool, man. That's like.
So, I got George sent me the recording too.
Yep.
And I heard it, and I didn't like what I heard.
No,
neither did I. I'm the one who spotted it too.
Yeah,
and that was.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we have had a similar thing happen in the past, which we won't get into, regarding a couple of previous members that had to be let go, and I think this is either the third or fourth.
It's not money for all packers who do all the shows we do. It's not money.
Yeah, I think it's either the third or the fourth time that we had to let go of an individual, but um,
Yeah, you look at maybe 4 or 5, I think, directly in
yeah,
the
probably,
that
yeah,
community.
yeah,
But still,
yeah,
for a
we,
podcast, this has been for my episodes and stuff. That's a lot. That's actually,
yeah, but
plus that probably be used for we're being used. So
yeah, but
half
bottom
of
line
the 95
is,
right.
yeah,
That's why.
yeah, but bottom line is we now have a better, well-established team. Our team is back to the way it was, and hopefully we won't have the incident like this happen again. So hopefully we
No, it should
won't have
happen
any
both
of
ways.
this. So he's off of the podcast. We do wish him a good life, and hopefully he will find activities to do for the ACB community and whatnot. And like I said, he's still in contact with me. Um, we're still on good terms, so that's good. But we won't get into any more details of that. So as we say, what's done is done,
You know,
and
if you want to
we
contact me, give me a number. I'm here.
yes.
Kind of
Yes,
not
if
to
you
find you.
if you if you have anything to say, please either contact George or Preston or whomever, and we'll definitely straighten things out. Or you can always contact me because I'm always,
No worries. My point is, if you want to attack me directly,
yeah.
you
We'll
attack me
we'll
in the face, and
definitely
I'll give
sort
it
this
back.
out one way or another.
That'd
We'll
be, you know.
definitely sort this because I understand that he has a disability, which probably is the case
Yeah,
because he's
and
I
I get
understand
that.
that he has a disability, but sometimes things don't
Because my
come
me,
off.
Mace also does, and she doesn't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, things don't come off the way you would expect it to. No, no, no pun intended. He's a really good guy. No one's very, polite and stuff like that. But
Oh, he's a
this,
charm.
yeah, this cutting off thing
I wouldn't
is,
say it.
we need to put a new. I mean, not. We need to let in order for people to come on the team and to show is if anyone wants to come on the team, they'll have to practice socialization properly and to make sure no one
Yeah, and
cuts people off when they're speaking. Even I have the tendency to do that a lot.
we all do. It's just a matter of,
We all do. Yeah,
keep going
exactly.
with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we have to
Like you're
wait for.
turning out, I should have you enough like that. That's where you could do myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
but
see the guy. I wouldn't see
yeah,
the
but we
guy at
have
all.
to. Yeah, but
That's
we
my
have to
opinion.
wait for. Yeah, but we have to wait for. If no one's speaking, then we get the chance to chat, and then after we're done, if there's silence, then we wait and not try to cut off people. But we're learning here. That's what we're all about on VisionCast, to cooperate and do things like
Right.
that. And like I said, if it's a
I have a
personal,
suggestion, you guys.
okay, what is it?
Okay, hold on.
Why on your site for VisionCast? Why don't you post the rules for joining VisionCast? When people come onto the show,
I think
why
I'll
don't
do
y'all
something.
come up with a set of rules that y'all could post so that when people do decide to come on, even if they're just visiting, they would know what the rules are.
Then they'll know if you see your Facebook, I think.
Did,
That's really.
did we do this? I think we did this a while
We had
back.
memos. We had memos before. I'm not sure if it got Facebook or not. But it should have been Facebook about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe when Angela comes back, you
Yeah,
guys
that's a good
will.
idea. We'll kind of
Yeah, when
get
when
to
yeah
that
when
in the
Angela comes
mission.
back, you guys will have a meeting discussing this and seeing if we can if you guys can put the new rules in place and just because the website
Well,
I think from
the
what
rules are no fighting people and no
yeah
bullying people. That's the rule. So
yeah I think from what Angela posted, I think she said that the website is going offline until something
yeah,
happens.
temporarily. Someone's back
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I heard about that because I follow the mailing list. So, anyways, bottom line lesson learned. So hopefully this will teach everybody a lesson not to, you know, cut people off and things like that. So, um, but it was, so we're basically like back to square one, but we're going to be as professional as we can and try not to
Yeah, yeah,
monopolize as the ACB community. One of the members said not to monopolize the conversation, have everybody have a chance to share and whatnot. So that's what we're going to
right.
probably
Which
do.
should be done in the first place.
Yeah, yeah. But thank you for sharing that announcement,
Yeah,
George.
yeah.
Thank you for
Then
sharing that.
you say he's a good guy. I disagree with that. But we'll disagree this earlier.
Yeah, yeah. But all right, it's my turn.
All right,
So,
good.
on that note, I do have some happy announcements. That was the sad announcement. But I do have a happy announcement on that regard. We're moving away from that. So, um, two things exciting are happening. We'll actually make it three. One, the talent show for Delight has been announced for March 28th, and I will be helping uh, Pastor Kenny out on March 23rd to announce it to the congregation. Not this Sunday, the following Sunday. And don't worry, George, I will get that recording to you once I record it.
Awesome.
Um,
Okay.
I finally figured out, and I don't know if I told you. Actually, I don't know if I told any of y'all this, but I actually converted the audio file from the video into an MP3 file thanks to Logic Pro.
Oh, cool.
I didn't
Nice.
even know I could do that until I opened the movie
That's awesome.
the video file that my friend texted me, and I opened it, and I was able to extract the audio from the video file because there's two checkboxes when you paste an MOV file. It
Right.
will display a dialogue that says this movie contains an audio track, and then it'll say, oh, it'll have two checkboxes. It'll have open the movie, and then it'll have extract the audio from the movie, and then you
Oh,
want to
cool.
leave that checked, but leave the open movie unchecked because it's only an audio file. We're not working on a movie of some sort, but um. So yeah, I was able to do that. It turned the metronome on, but I quickly disabled it by pressing K so that you won't hear because I'm not working on mute. Well, it is music, but it was a live recording. It was actually two. So I will do that. And I will also do it with the file once that is recorded as well, which is very impressive. So that's number one. So I will get that recording to you probably before April when we resume our performance
Yeah, of
show.
course.
Number two is the church has been active for 19 years, and
Wow. Nice.
and they have decided to rebrand, just like our podcast got rebrand. They got rebrand. It won't happen until June 1st, but everybody is already prepared for the new name. So the new name is now going to be Echo Grace Church. Surprise, they're going to rename as Echo Grace Church on June 1st, but before that, on May 31st, which is normally the day where people have things such as graduations and things like that, well, they're going to have a relaunch party in the park outdoors.
Oh,
So
cool.
they're
Awesome.
going to have a food truck. They're going to have some fun and games for the kids, and a lot of good stuff are happening. So that's going to take place on May 31st. So
Hey,
I'm look.
hey, Preston, I have a
Oh,
question real quick. Did your church take part in the Gather 25 thing? Or do
Preston?
you know about that?
UGC.
Mine,
UGC, yeah.
I'm not sure if we've done that. Maybe we did. I probably just missed the memo. I don't
Was that
know.
Well,
directed
if
to
you
Preston or
haven't,
was
you
that
might want to
directed?
tell your pastors of your
Oh,
churches to check it out because in 27 they're going to do it again, and it's a worldwide gathering, and
Okay.
it's virtual, and it's really cool. But if you go to gather25.com, you'll be able to read more about it. It's all kinds of stuff, and I think
Oh,
for a month
fascinating.
they're gonna keep the recordings up for a month, the ones that they just did, so you can
Nice.
get a feel of what they've been doing. But it's really cool, you guys.
yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
it's
about
pretty
that. Gather
fascinating.
25.
Yeah, I know I have, but I'm not sure if my Catholic church has done it. We probably did. Maybe there's a misbehavior. We'll take a gander at it. And they have it every 2 years,
Awesome.
thankfully, so it's easy to remember.
Yeah, my church did it. It was a lot of fun. We became a part of it. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was really cool. Nice.
So our church is gonna be rebranded. So yeah, that question was meant for Preston. Okay, and my bad. I thought it was meant for me, but my
Yeah, I also.
yeah. So our church is gonna be rebranded as Echo Grace Church, but that won't take effect until June 1st. But May 31st is gonna be the big party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I may or may not go depending on how I'm feeling that day. But if I do go and if I do capture audio clips, I will send them to you guys so that you guys can hear it.
Cool.
And I might capture it on my Meta glasses, even though it's video. Now that I figured out a way to convert the video into audio, I will definitely do
Right.
that more often. I mean, I do have my other recorder, but I only use that for emergencies if I need to capture a quick podcast or whatever, or do quick reviews if I get kind of bored. Um, so that's really interesting. And announcement number 3 is something that I've always wanted to do for a while, but I haven't done it. And that is last week, if you saw the audio clip that I sent to you, George, and thank you for grabbing the file. I'm glad you were
I'm
able
good.
to grab files. Two things happened to go alongside it, actually. One is I went to see a local band in a cover band in concert, and let's just say it was fire. I'm telling you, it was absolute fire. And the band is called The Bone. No, not Bones, Bones, but The Bones. A Bone, my bad, The Bone. And the uh the band is run by Mike Mesa,
Hmm.
Menza, Menza, and Menza, my bad, Mike Menza. And there's two other guys. There's George, not George. There's, let's try that again.
I'm here.
There's
Oh,
Dan, Mike, Joe, and Tim. So let's see. Mike, Dan, Tim, and Dave. No, wait, no, let me see. Mike, Joe, Tim, and Dan. Yep, that's four. Four members. So there's four other guys. Uh, Tim plays the bass. Um, Dan and Joe, Dan plays the uh, the guitar. There's two guitar players, and Mike and Joe. There, Joe plays guitar as well, and then Richard plays the drums. So we have a drummer, two guitar players, and one bass player.
the
And
Ringo. Yeah.
the lead vocalist is her full name is Kim Wojciechowski, but it's AKA Kim Waj to get confused. And shout out goes to you, Kim, by the way. You're awesome. But if you listen to that recording, she just I don't have no words. I mean, she just slayed it. If you listen to
Wow.
if you guys listen to the music show, I think you're gonna play that recording tomorrow on your show, George, I think.
Yes, I'll put those.
Okay. So if you listen to it, you will hear me in the audience jamming along because I can, but you'll hear the whole band. Oh my gosh. And this was actually Kim's first time singing with them. She never sang with a cover band. Sure, she sang
Well, nice.
as a part of the Grace OC worship team in Newburgh, but she has not sung with a cover. Well, she actually, I take that back. She's sung with a cover band before, but that was my first time ever hearing her sing with the actual cover band, and she absolutely slayed it. She did. I'll tell you the songs that she did. You won't hear the two that I mentioned, but you'll hear the last one because the other clips I was gonna send are short clips, but the one that I sent is the last song that they closed out with. Well, one of them. I think it was yeah, and it was one of them that they closed out with her on vocals. But she did a cover of Um, let's see, what was that? Was the first? It was "Rip It Up" by Little Richard.
Right, as I
Um,
mind here.
yeah, that's a good one. Um, "People Get Ready" by the OJ's.
Oh, very go.
Just one.
Eric Clapton's cover of "Keys to the Highway." She also did a cover of "Proud Mary" by Tina Turner, which
Nice.
that happened to be the best performance yet. She kind of ripped it. Like her voice. If you listen to the recording tomorrow, I have no words. She just killed it. I mean, her voice is so amazing. She is definitely the queen of rock and roll and the queen of blues because they're a Southern blues rock band and they play,
Oh, nice.
music from the likes of Jimmy Reed, um, Eric Clapton.
Maybe
Uh,
some Skinner. I mean, they're considered Southern rock.
they haven't
Yeah.
done Leonard Skinner yet. I Yeah, they haven't done Leonard Skinner. Maybe in a future show they might do Leonard Skinner. I'll have to ask because I'm already in contact with the band leader. I'm already in contact with
Yeah.
Mike, so that might be a good suggestion. Um, but they also did um they did what was the other one? Like I said, primary Keys to the Highway. I already said um. Hallelujah, I Love Her So by Peggy Lee. She opened up with that one
Right.
actually, which is a good song. And then she also did um uh Ruby. She did Ruby. I don't know who sings that one, but it's the Ruby, 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 baby. It's like that old
You was actually
song.
covered that, I believe.
Oh
I was back in
yeah.
my,
It's an old one that she
yeah.
did. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
she can do any song. Oh, and Tennessee Whiskey too. She also did a cover of Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a classic one too. And that's about. Oh, and they did instrumental. Um, they did an instrumental of a song that they wrote, and they did one called "You Got Me Dizzy," which is I think it's a custom that improv that they did at their show. And
Oh,
they did
cool.
one
Nice. I love
instrumental too. But overall, I saw them live last weekend, and it was it was such a good experience. And their family came out to show her support. Some of her church friends, including myself, we came out to show her support, and she just knocked it out of the park. And I'm actually going to see her this upcoming weekend. Hopefully, because I'm supposed to serve in the future this weekend, but we don't know yet because my mom has to talk with my brother-in-law to see if they don't have any plans this weekend. Because he wants to see um the pastor preach live because he's never heard the pastor preach live before. So we're going to see if they have no plans that weekend. If my nephew doesn't have a basketball game that weekend, then we'll drive down to Washingtonville. If not, then plan B is to go back to Newburgh, which is a good location. But do you want
Right.
me to send any
Yeah.
messages to
Long,
Kim?
long as they're okay. As long as they're okay with us playing something on the show, that's kind of, we need to know if we can use the stuff on the show or not. Because if it's their stuff, we need to kind of know beforehand it's okay use it.
You
So I
see
can do is
what?
all of next week play and if you get the okay for us. If you okay for them, if we use the songs, that'd be great.
Yeah, everything is played custom. They don't have a backing track for all of them. They just
They
play
may
them.
are we okay? Well, we could play that stuff as far as is there points that we could play as far as permission wise.
Oh, okay.
So find out for us, and then for that's the case, CC, we'll do. I'll play these next week show, but find out for us if we're okay to use the files and shows that we we're also covered.
I'm sure she
So
doesn't
we come
mind,
back.
but I'm sure that
Well,
she
I
like.
better check it for us, yeah, before we put everything because you'll have a problem. So
Yeah, that would
you get
that would be the absolute case, because I always ask for authorization.
yeah. You
Um,
make sure she's
but
okay
the
with it,
one
and
that
then
you're
you
gonna
can get yeah.
yeah, but the one you're gonna play tomorrow is the unwritten one. That is that the one you're gonna play? Is that you're referring to that one?
Oh, can we play one or no? Are we still waiting to find out if she wants to play?
Um, I did speak to Nina. She said yes, you guys can play the unwritten one. She
Okay,
said
so
yes.
I'll play that
I
one.
did
No
speak
worries.
to I did speak to
All
you
right.
know
Yeah, don't
I
play
did
that.
speak to her, so we can play that. Um,
I'll wait on the other one because I'm not sure if she wants to play it or not. So if we get the okay, then I'll work on the show until like Wednesday evening, and then I'll send in. So if not, I'll do next show if it's
yeah,
okay. So we'll find out.
it's all custom. So what I'll do is I will email I'll email the band leader
Yeah.
and just tell them, hey, would it be okay if we air one of your clips from
He's
the
on the show.
performance for
Yeah.
our podcast or any of the podcast episodes that my friend does? And once I get to
Yeah. That
confirm,
works.
I'll text you and let you know.
Yeah. Up north.
But it'll probably work. So, but you'll hear it soon, guys. You'll definitely hear the thing.
Yeah.
And like I said, when you hear it, you guys are going to be amazing at listening to it because they do such a good job. She knocked it out of the park last weekend.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I love cover. I like discovering new cover bands when time permits because even in my local area, the music scene is pretty vibrant.
Awesome.
So
Yeah, it's really
supporting local musicians is always important. At least
yeah they yeah
I
they're
think it
Well,
they're
is.
yeah they're from some of the members are from New Jersey.
Oh wow.
Some come from New Jersey, some from Cornwall, um, and other locations too. And I even met the drummer, I met the guitar players, and it was actually one of the guitar players' birthdays. So we actually
oh, cool. That's awesome.
celebrated his birthday on the day that the gig happened. So, and I even met Kim's mom, and I met her aunt and her uncle, and they came out to show her support. And even her next door neighbor came out to show her support because it was kind of a surprise because I went to Lynn, who actually filmed the video that the audio that you received in your messages. She texted me and she said, "Hey, would you like to see Kim perform with her band at this place called Meadow Blue Coffee Shop?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then when I went there, I saw her neighbor Lisa and her neighbor's husband Bob, and they all came out to show her support along with their family. So I was able to meet
Nice.
not the whole Watch family,
Mm-hmm.
but I only met some of the some of the family things, and she and the whole team are just so amazing. The band is really good, and hopefully they'll do more gigs in the not too distant future. They'll be able to do more gigs, all right.
That's
So
so
I
cool.
am going to mute real quick. Let's get into. Oh, I think that's it for announcements before we continue because I kind of ranted a little bit,
Yeah,
but
this
Yeah.
is just kind of
Well,
our show.
yep, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, um, I can't believe, you know, our contributor did have to air it out on a public WhatsApp entity, but just still asinine. But anyway, that's kind of my thought about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know. I agree.
that's just crazy. And we did call, well, I didn't call him, but I know George did contact uh our friend Aaron and just to
And
make him aware.
he said back to me, I'm not bashing you. I said, no, not you. I said, not you. Showing your group is. So that's what for him. He didn't respond on the message.
Yeah,
I didn't say
indeed.
Aaron was bashing me. I said that he was. They made a dictation broke, and I tried to fix and call him, and he didn't take the call. So yeah, that was okay. I was doing it today, so.
Crazy times, folks. Crazy
Yeah,
times.
so
Anyway, How?
But yeah, from Veronica, she's a performer. She's actually a very good performer. She's very, very good in talent, and I'm gonna try and find maybe stick her from there on our show if she wants to bring her in the show.
Yeah,
She loves the
totally.
songs.
I'm still waiting to see if she'll send me
Yeah.
more covers. I'm sure she's working. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Folks, we have a guest. Katie has joined.
Okay, yeah, you.
Hello, Katie.
Give her a chance to unmute.
Mute. Mute. Can you hear?
Are you there, Katie?
I'll never do that.
No, she shouldn't hear. I'm not sure if she's multitasking or.
Hello?
Hey, Katie.
Yeah.
So I was looking for the OK button, but I guess there was no OK button.
Okay, Mira.
Sorry if I'm late. I was eating dinner a little late, and my phone was charging in the other room.
That's good. So you've been tasked to keep me in line, by the way, by our gracious sister. She's waiting to keep me in line. But that's funny.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
I sent the authorization request, and now I'm waiting for a response back from Mike. So as soon as I get the confirmo on the song to be played, I will let you know.
All right, and folks, that's how quick we work here. We were real quick on the show. We need some done. It's process done. So that's how quick we run the show here. We got great team leaders like JC and Preston who get stuff done automatically. They'll email.
Yeah, they're a cover band, so I'm sure he'll say yes. But I just wanted to make sure to wanted to verify to make sure that everything's okay, and it's a cover band after all.
Yeah.
And I know that did we feature any cover bands on this podcast before? On any other podcasts?
It's been a while. I'm trying to think because we've had the show going a while. I'm trying to remember back as far as
I think we did feature one, but I'm not sure. It's been a while. But
yeah, I'm having one. You think? I mean, I'm not positive. But hey, if your fans want to go back and look at the archives, they can look by the archives and get cover on our shows.
Yeah, but in either case, we will definitely, as soon as I get the okay from him, then you can go ahead and play his stuff. You'll play their clip from the for both the Music Mayhem and the performance. So,
yeah. So, how are you doing? Is it good?
Yeah, how's things going, Katie?
I'm doing fine. Long day today. I had to go up to the chiropractor today. Yeah, but it was a long ride because they took me out of the way. They went to pick up somebody in Northeast Philly.
Oh Jesus!
Drop them off
that's
Drop them off in Arbor, and then take me to my destination.
Wow!
Oh, wow!
Talk about a ride around the world there.
Yeah, damn. I'm
yeah,
so sorry,
but that's paratransit for you.
Yeah,
we do that here too sometimes. Now for
understand.
me, I'm close to my doctor, so when they pick me up, usually I'm on an empty van both coming and going, but not always. But now that I'm close to everything, I don't have to ride around like a lot of people do.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they do that though. I'm close to my doctor also. Luckily, that's it's unfortunate they take you all the way out and then all the way back. It's like it makes no sense.
Where I go, is kind of far. I go up to Worsford, where my chiropractor is.
Yeah.
And so I expect them kind of do a ride, but do a ride on the way, not take me out of the way.
Yeah.
So
It would make more sense.
yeah.
Like common sense will help nowadays.
Yeah.
I was telling the
seems-
bus driver that brought me home today, I said, after my appointment today, I said, wouldn't it be cool if they had self-driving buses?
No.
That will be
No,
wild.
because then you use most jobs.
They have a Tesla that can drive itself, from what I heard. My friend
Yeah,
told
they
me that
do.
they have
It's
a
launching
Tesla.
in June in Austin. The Tesla Model Ys can drive themselves. I have a friend from church that has one, and I actually got to experience and drive it. I didn't drive it; it drove me. But
Wow.
In June in Austin, they're launching the Cyber Cab.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah,
Cyber
and
cab?
that has no steering wheel or pedals. It's totally automated.
You wonder how.
Holy moly.
Is it going to launch in
And
New
we're
York at some?
gonna send it to pick up George.
Is it going to
No,
launch in New
no,
York
no,
at some point?
Yeah, but
What's
that's
that?
in the Texas and cab drivers too. So cab drivers and this is also tax for them also. So
Cyber.
What did you say?
Cyber cab.
What did you say, Preston?
No, I was saying, is the Cyber cab going to launch in New York?
Well, once they finalize everything, it should be everywhere. But they're just testing, I think, in Austin right now. Well, not now, but in June they'll be testing in Austin because that's where Tesla is located, is in Texas.
Where's the key go? Was it?
I said, wow, cyber cabs. Wow.
Yeah.
I know they have a
it can go so
RoboCab.
far, and then
That's
the
scary.
people have jobs off, and so the until jobs off, so that we'd be taking from jobs off. So it's a nice idea for part of it, but you have to have cab drivers with cab stuff because you need for the automated systems nowadays. Automation. I don't want a person, not automation.
But that's scary.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I love it.
That would be scary.
It works out. Well, then we can get on to come to Kay's house. That works.
I'll have the cab pick up George and have it come over to my place.
We're getting also. Get center cab also.
How's the weather there in Philadelphia, by the way?
Was that?
How's the weather in Philadelphia?
It's actually nice today.
It was actually nice today. It reached I think almost 70.
70.
Yep.
Yeah, 70.
Oh wow,
It was
we
like
got to 75.
72 up here, I believe, for me. So
Yeah, Beaumont got to 75 today.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been to Philadelphia. We actually went. We didn't. Did we? Did we go to Philadelphia? Yeah, we did. We went to Philadelphia for. I think it was a basketball something trip or something like that.
Oh, cool.
It was a long time ago. We're talking 07, 08. And that was when I had that was when I went to elementary school. We went for we went for it was, I think it was a tournament or something like that, and we participated. And the nice thing is that when we actually participated in not goalball, but it was actually a thing called I don't know if you guys heard of it, cricket. The game cricket.
Oh yeah, cricket. Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the guys actually came to our school and taught us how to play cricket, and they actually filmed us. So me and a couple of other students, we were actually filmed for a news article to be published on TV, and we were sharing our experiences. And my teacher was there, and a couple of other teachers were there, and it was such a fun experience. I miss that. I miss playing cricket. Yeah.
Quick question for you. So JC actually, who's nice and mild and innocent, actually came to Philadelphia to be at the cricket. What did the cricket do to you, JC? And that's the cricket's nice. You're no animals, and you beat them up. Why'd you beat them up? You beat her mouth. I said, you beat your mouth. You son of a bitch, you cooking. Stop tripping.
Excuse me. That's a game.
Stop.
It's
No,
a game.
being cricket is not great.
George,
It's
George,
like
it's a
baseball.
game.
It's a sports. It's a sports
It's a-
thing that they
It's
have.
a sports
being a
game.
cricket is a sport. Being
It's
a
a
cricket
sports
is
game.
a
It's
sport.
kind of like
Okay?
baseball. The way that they play it's
I
like
know.
baseball.
I'm giving crap. I know it is. I'm giving crap.
I know you're giving crap.
Yeah, but
will.
you roll the ball and it kind of goes in an opposite and it has sounds to indicate that it's rolling and stuff like that.
Yeah, the
Which
ball
is,
is what? That's weird. Well,
that's very cool, but cricket is a
they're
very
very cool. I'm just giving crap for them.
yeah, but cricket is a very good game. I
It's
tried it,
very
and
gay.
it's I much rather be doing music and podcasting
Yeah,
than doing cricket. But it was fun though. Yeah, that was a long time. Yeah, so I went to Philadelphia a long time ago, but that was during our elementary trip. But I never been. It's been so long since I've been to Philadelphia. Preston, where did you say you live at again? You live where?
I live south of York, so South Central PA, right on the Mason-Dixon line, like close to Maryland.
He's all the way down. He's all the way down. He's close to Pittsburgh area. He's all the way down, Katie. He's all the way down. What, Katie? What? He's all the way down south. What? Why are you laughing at? He's down south towards the Beltway.
I know.
Pretty much. I mean, Pittsburgh is a good. My hometown's a good 3 hours. Pittsburgh is a good 4.
Yep.
So.
Oh wow.
And hell, if I wanted to, if I really wanted to, maybe down the line, I could easily book a train ticket to Philly and go stalk George. Well, I wouldn't stalk George, but
sorry, it was something. What the hell?
That's a good idea.
First, I saw on the podcast he wants to beat me up. Come after me. Get rid of him. Now, first one was stalking me. What the hell? Wow.
Oh.
You need to stalk a person. I'm going to tell Ryan on you, Preston. I'm going to talk to Ryan. You will stalk me. She's very cool. Ryan is I have to give my people. That's funny. Stalk me. Oh, there's a clock over there. It's a George. Oh, careful. He's a wild one now. Careful. My taser's ass with my taser gun. Oh, it's me, Preston. Oh, crikey, look at him. He's a man frustrated and shit. The dude is frustrated. Careful, taser dude. Jeez, what the fuck? Oh, now he's mad. Oh, fuck, you now get mad. Oh, no question. The dude is tased. He's not fucking mad at me. Oh, he's going to try to bite me. Fucking, he's a dude. None of you mad dudes. Now I fucking piss him off. This is not cursing because it's in English British accent. There was something like cursing. I said, fuck I want because I'm British. And get away with it. Fucking. I'm Australian too. But yeah, awesome. There you go. Okay, you okay? He's
yeah,
like, what the hell is
I may do that. You never know, George.
Oh, he's a Preston now.
Okay.
He's off the train. Watching, he's on the train. Look at my George. He's my George. He's going to tase him. Oh, crikey. He tased him. Oh, got good, that one. That was a good taser movie. Now he pissed off. Now he's going to go out Preston. But he's still trip down the stairs, Jules did. He's down the stairs in mud. Now he's jumping the fool for no reason. Crikey, it's not good. He'll taste it up. It's a mad Jules.
I haven't heard that phrase in a long time.
Yeah, what phrase what was that he said? What did he say?
Mad Doodles, and he was.
Oh.
It's your own. Oh, we got a crocodile here. Oh, look, there he is. Oh, he's a fresh one.
Oh, you mean Steve?
Yeah, I do.
What's his last name? Steve.
Irwin.
Oh, Steve Irwin.
Oh, yeah. Is he still around? I haven't heard from that guy.
No, he died. Remember back in
no, he's gone.
Shoot.
That was Charlie too. Well, he the problem is the singer was in the heart. if he didn't try to pull out, he probably lived. But he tried to move.
Yeah,
Tried
he
to
was
himself.
featured in the Wiggles. Uh, what was the name of it? At the Zoo special?
Yeah,
Whatever
he's
you
real
call it.
cool.
It was at the Zoo special that was on PB. No, not PBS. It was a home video. It was a home video that was featured with Steve-O,
Yeah.
and I miss that
If,
guy.
if he didn't try to move himself, he'd probably been okay. Or otherwise, the word he tried to take the thing out himself. So that's where he kind of bled out. Was he tried to move it himself versus going to the hospital?
Yeah, my little, not my little, but my comm app worker, one of them actually,
Yeah.
has a garden, and she has kangaroos and plants and tomatoes and all that growing in her garden, and it's really interesting.
Well, pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
that
plants
kangaroo
stuff.
that was going to punch you. Oh, the kangaroo's going to punch you now. Oh, watch out, Parky. Hit you in the head with a hook.
Yeah. Nora,
Parky
you've been
goes down.
quiet. Let's see what. Nora, you've been awfully quiet.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I know, but we're
Nora.
we're
Quiet,
seeing
Crikey.
Quiet,
Crikey.
Nora, are you there?
Let me
still here.
check.
Nora, are you there?
Oh,
hold on.
Oh, Nora, yeah.
Let me see.
Nora.
Well,
she step-
Nightingale, where are you?
Yeah, Nora,
Did
hit
she-
that unmute button. Your audio is muted there.
Did she step away?
I don't think she did. I don't know. I mean,
Let's see.
but in any case, we'll
shit.
see when she comes back. She'll let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's yeah. So yeah. So we have yeah. So we she plants in her garden and things like that, and I'm going to actually do two
Yeah,
songs
Ruth.
at the. I'm going to do another topic. I'm actually going to do two songs at the talent show. I'm going to do a duet with Hadanel. You guys don't know him, but I will introduce him to you guys real soon. If he's up
Right.
for it. He does work during the evening, but I will see if he would be willing to come by in a future episode, or anything. We're going to do a duet of "Love Is the Answer" by Dan and I forgot their names. It's an old
Dan
song.
Shay?
No, it's another group. It's another. I think that song came out in the 70s or something like that.
Oh, Dan Fogelberg, maybe.
I think it's Dan Fogelberg. I don't know.
I'll look up here.
Yeah. It's an interesting song. So we're doing that, and then me and Anya, who you guys met in the podcast, we're doing a duet of Graves into Gardens. It's me, Anya, and Angel, who is the worship leader. Well, actually, yeah, he is the worship leader, but he plays guitar for the Spanish service. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And again, that won't happen until the 28th, but I will record. And I will be doing the announcement as well. So I will record it and send that to you as well. It's a lot of fun because I get to help the pastor out and sharing the three hugs and doing announcements. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if I do end up going to Washingtonville this weekend, I will record some behind the scenes. I won't record everything, but I'll try to see what I can record and send it to you as well.
Yeah, and send me and I'll
some
save it.
behind the scenes stuff of what I do apart from, me doing my podcast work and things of that nature, because I know you guys love hearing behind the scenes work.
Yeah, it's cool.
Some random stuff, And
I've said before in the past that at some point we should record a pre-show, like what goes on before the show actually goes on the air, like the big bloopers and takeouts and the outtakes and stuff, just to have like a kind of like.
So you're saying you wanted to have a pre-show or something like that?
Like a pre-show show, like the stuff that goes on before the show.
Well,
Well,
there
all
have been
bloopers in
like
it. So
pre-shows,
yeah,
and there have been bloopers.
yeah.
There have
So
been some
he's made
bloopers
some.
throughout. So, and if I get a chance to, Anya's been working, so she has been busy than
Yeah.
ever. Um, but she has she did a cover of a song that will be played at her wedding on the. She's actually getting married on the 18th, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, she's getting married on the
Awesome.
18th
That's for
and
sure.
18th of June. No, sorry, 18th of May. My bad. The 18th of May she'll be getting married. So it's going to be a much interesting wedding, and her and Andrew are very nice.
Cool.
Andrew actually works as a DJ for a person by the name of Eric Santana, and he runs his own he has his own studio, and Anya actually comes sometimes to record stuff. I haven't been to his studio, but I heard that he's really good at producing, and he has great um, producing skills and stuff like that. So we're at
Right. Stop.
9:30. Oh, your thing
Yeah,
went
we're
off.
not. Go. You can.
Yeah. So yeah.
You
So
good.
we're going to do our shout outs after this momentarily. We'll let you know when. Um and the Zoom recorder has been going well. I have not received any updates as of yet, but as soon as I get some updates from Samuel Green, I still keep in touch with him, and hopefully if we do have some announcements to share, we will definitely put that on the docket, and
Yeah, we
we'll
need that.
definitely share that. Um, have you guys listened to The Beacon? Has any of y'all streamed
I
The
have
Beacon
not
recently?
Yeah. Actually, funny you brought that up, JC. Anthony is doing like a soap opera show on Monday nights.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Anthony, which one?
Corona.
Oh yes. Anthony, the one and only. Yeah.
Yep.
Excuse me. Yeah. I occasionally communicate with him via email sometimes. I don't. I mean, we don't talk as much as we. I mean, it's nothing bad, but we just talk off and on, um, just to
Yeah, that
share
works.
how we're doing. But that's beside the point. Um, yeah, Anthony's really cool. Yeah, he's very good for the ACB, and he submits a lot of karaoke material too. Um, and Yeah, he does a good stuff. So that's cool that he's gonna submit the opera show, the soap opera show for the Beacon. Did he give a title yet, or he's still working on it?
I'm gonna have to go back on my email and see. It debuted pretty recently on Monday night,
Oh, cool.
7:30.
Yeah, we'll have to get our old buddy back, Mr. David Dunphy. We'll have to get him back and have him
Yeah.
come on and share some updates. I'm glad that we um we reconciled the friendship. I'm glad that we're back to normal again because we've been waiting so long. And when I spoke to David the last time I talked to him was during the ACB virtual convention. I wanted to say something to him, but I wanted to wait until the right time came to let him know.
Yeah, that's what's important.
But then when the friendship circle came, I told him, "Hey, David, remember me? I used to be a part of an old radio station, and I was with Preston and them. I'm sorry for what happened. Can you forgive me, and can we start over?" And he's like, "Yeah, no problem. We're all cool with it. We're good. So we're very good." And that's when we kind of cleaned the slate and we started over again. So
Yeah, that's good.
that was really, and I'm glad that he's back with us. So he's not on the team, but he is a supported listener for us. So um
Oh
we thank
yes.
him as an
We appreciate
appreciation for
that,
the
though.
Beacon, and
That's
we
really
do
cool.
love. He's awesome. He's funny too, in such a way. And I remember when he used to take over my radio station, but that was a long time ago, so I won't get into that.
That was fun.
But
That season was
that was
fun.
fun though. But it was
Sure.
That was.
that's old news, but what's old is done. It was good while it lasted, but I'm glad that he has the beacon, and his station is going well. Um, let's see, what other updates do I have? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, in April, um, I don't know what day, but in April, I'm going to be helping one of my mom's friends from her Bible study host a virtual service. And she basically, whoops, pronoun gender mixed blooper. Uh, take two.
Whoops.
She has nurse a nursing home that she helps out with during Tuesday morning, and it's in Rockland County, and they have basically what we're doing now, connecting via Zoom. And what she does is she has a playlist of worship songs that anyone picks. So I was being contacted by, her name is Jamani. Her actual name is Jamani de Jesus. So uh, big shout out to you, Jamani, because without you, we would not been able to do this. And I got a chance to share my story with the people at the nursing home virtually. And I did such a good job that she asked me if you would like to help host the service in April. And she contacted me yesterday, and she's like, give me the list of songs, and I'll put it in my YouTube playlist. And so I'll be helping host the virtual service in April, and then I will also have her share the word, and then that is about it. So I'm basically getting the layout of what it's like hosting a virtual service and all that stuff, and it is going to be a lot of fun. And no, she's not an iPhone user; she is an Android user. So, um, but I still find it very cool. So it's going to happen in
Yeah.
April. So please keep me in your thoughts and prayers when that comes. I will let you guys know how it goes in advance.
Awesome.
When
You're
the
great.
date's gonna be set, thank you. When the date's gonna be set and all that. Um, I should have included it in my announcement, but that's a bonus because
You're good.
I'm super excited on
You're good.
doing this. And of course, the wedding's coming up in May, and my one of my niece from Florida is graduating, and there's a lot of things happening. And apart from doing my regular stuff, and there's a lot of stuff going on. And my other ComHab worker, Scott, finished the boarding process, so now he's able to hang out with me. I don't know when that's going to start, but as soon as he gives my mom the details on setting the day up, then he will come by and we'll set a schedule. And in this case, I will have three ComHab workers. I will have Cecilia, Lynn, and or Scott. So I will have two
Nice.
ComHab workers working alongside me, and Scott is very he's very energetic, and he does a lot of stuff. He helps out with the elementary Bible study for the elementary kids at the church, and he also does woodwork, and he helps pull out the logs and does extra, and he does hunting and fishing and stuff like that. So, and
Oh, cool.
he even has a friend who makes pizza at his shop. So in the future, I will be able to go to his friend's pizza shop and learn how to make pizza.
Awesome.
So that
Cool.
is
Awesome.
something interesting that you guys, a lot of things are going to happen. So, um, random recordings will be coming eventually as soon as I have a chance because a lot of stuff are happening. And, so yeah, so question for all you guys. I know we're almost near into shout outs, but real quickly, what do you guys have planned for the rest of the week? We'll start off with George. George, what do you have planned for the rest of the week?
Doing the show and spending time whenever I can, of course. She's very busy right now, so I just do the show and spend time with her and hang out with our friends on the phone. And I think that's pretty much it.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Phil?
Shout outs to our crew who are here today.
No, so the question was, we have planned for the week. There was a question.
Yeah. What was the what do you have planned for the rest of the week? Yeah, that was my question.
What was my plan for the rest of the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hang out and chill. Just normal stuff during the week. Just work and hanging out.
Cool.
And mostly
cool.
take care of my mama.
Aww.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, taking care of parents is good. All right. Preston, you're next. I had to do that. Go ahead, Preston.
Do you mute me? You hear me? How we go Katie next, then go back to Preston?
Yeah, he's probably muted or something. We'll go back to you, Preston. Katie, what about you? What do you have planned for the rest of the week?
Yeah, man.
Okay, we'll get to you after Preston.
Okay.
I have plan rest of the week just to chill, relax. I have work Thursday, and then Saturday I am going to a St. Patrick's parade in Conshohocken.
Nice.
Don't drink, Katie. Don't drink and get drunk.
I won't drink.
Oh.
I'll be with Lynn and Dawn, but I don't know about.
I know. You probably will drink then.
Well, you know George likes to go to Irish pubs and stuff.
I am Irish.
Oh
hey,
man.
you know, you guys. George loves going to Irish pubs.
My fate, maybe.
He loves.
Wait, that's
what?
That's the Irish pirate. What the hell is that? The Irish pirate. What the hell? That was horrible. That was not a good decision.
Irish pubs? Wait,
that's
what?
That's yeah. Cool. They have the pubs. The pubs are the bars.
Oh.
Yeah,
See, every time George comes out of one, he's totally stone drunk.
Dude,
you got that right. You got that right.
Dude,
he is so drunk he can't walk straight. He falls over.
No, I can't walk straight anyway. That's fine. Oh, real quick story. My brother and I, when we go to bars and stuff, like down the shore, he's like, I told you enough in that bar. I can't believe you were that wasted. I'll sit there and come in their cars and stuff. Like, I'm fine. I can drive. I'm fine. And people, what the hell's going on?
Wow.
But yeah, that's my rest of my week.
Nice. That'd be cool. Everyone get safe.
I will.
Yep, that is so cool. All right, Preston, you're next, and then Donald, and then we'll go to shout outs after this, unless.
Yep, works.
Oh boy. Well, as far as the rest of my week goes, definitely. That's a good question. I do know. I'm gonna hit up a couple of my locally owned places because we're gonna get solicitation going for our Friends of the Library online auction that my library that I volunteer for is doing this year in June. So I'm gonna be doing that hopefully this week. I do want to cook up some more chicken breast I picked up at a grocery mart the other day, so that's something to look forward to. And I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay, Preston, just for that, since you're cooking up chicken breast, I'm coming up. I'm hungry.
Nice. You're welcome.
Are they fried or are they going to be baked?
Yeah, is it going to be fried or baked?
Oh, I'm actually going to bake them in the oven.
Oh, Dang.
Oh,
Right.
I wish they were fried though. That'd be good. Well, baked ones are good too, but I like fried ones as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of fried.
The
All right,
fried
before
ones are good.
yeah. All right, before Donald goes, um, let's see if we can get Nora back on, and if Nora does
Yeah.
unmute, then we'll have her do her.
Hello.
I don't know. Yeah.
There you are.
There you are.
No, you've been awfully
Hi.
silent there.
I know. I think well, I had a friend who liked to talk a long time on the phone.
That's the beauty of recording. Your phone rings. My phone has
Yeah.
done that multiple times.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. I'm not gonna answer that because they don't. I have to tell my friend I'm
Oh,
on
the
it.
beauty of answering machines. I
Yep.
remember that. Oh,
Remember?
you're taking me back now. I just heard that beep, and I'm like,
Yep.
there it goes again. Wow.
Yep.
You're taking me back. Jeez. Okay.
Yep.
That
Well,
was
I'm gonna
really
make
fun. All right,
so.
what do you have planned for the rest of the week, Nora?
Well, well, I'm gonna. Oh God. Sorry. I gotta mute. I'll be back.
All right. He's on. Got phone calls. Me date.
Yeah, a lot of beeping things. The phone
Me
and now my
work.
alarm thing. All right, so before we continue, I'll do mine and then Donald, and then when Nora gets back, then we'll do Nora, and then we'll do shouts. So my week, the rest of my week's gonna go good. I'm gonna be talking with my friend Amy tomorrow. Amy is actually the Next Steps coordinator at the Washingtonville campus. We have a regular checkup meeting just to see how things are going and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that. And yes, she does sing as well. She used to be on the worship team, but that was a long time ago. That was back in 2009. She still can sing, but um, not as much as she used to. But she can still sing. So, um, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, I will do that. And then Thursday I have horseback riding lesson, which is great. And
Nice.
then Friday I'm just gonna hang out. And then on Sunday, hopefully we'll go to the Washingtonville one if my brother-in-law has no plans to go to a basketball game with my nephew. But if they have a game on Sunday, then we'll have to go back to Newburgh, which is plan B. But hopefully it'll work out. And we'll have to reschedule for the 30th, which is not a problem. So, um, but hopefully that will not be the case because I definitely want to go back and see my Washington. I mean, I already went to the campus for the main service, but I did not serve that day. So, but hopefully that will change. Hopefully this weekend. If not this weekend, it'll be on the 30th. But apart from that, that's it. I don't have anything else planned for this week. So it's gonna be
Nice.
a peaceful and relaxing week. All right. So hold on, I think
Donald.
Noah's still
Donald,
muted.
I'm
So
here.
oh, you okay? You're here. Okay, you're unmuted. All right. So what do you have planned for the rest of the week? And then we'll go to Donald, and then we'll do shout outs.
Okay. Well, the rest of this week I have one doctor's appointment for the cardiologist, and then on Friday I'm hoping to join some more ACB community calls and hopefully I'm going to join the we call it not open mics, but it's called not behind behind something
Music behind the music.
yeah, behind the music. Yep.
Cool.
With,
Right.
Yeah, that's hosted by and actually no, that's facilitated by Anthony Corona and Tim Cummings, who's excellent at mixing, by the way. He's really good at mixing all our karaoke stuff.
Yep. So I'm planning to do that, and also of course karaoke, and I'm not sure nothing too much else going on other
Yeah,
than
but I will
that.
do karaoke as well, which is awesome. I love doing karaoke.
Yeah, me too. And yep. Thank you. I'll mute until shout out time, and thank you.
Okay, yep. All right, so I'm going to go first, because George and Phil are host and co-host.
Yep.
So when I'm done with my shout out, I'm gonna bounce out of here and you guys can
All
take the
right.
rest of the
That works.
show. So,
All right.
all right. So shout out goes to the whole team. You all are awesome. This was such a fun one. And as a reminder, again, we will not have performances until April. So we will do normal episodes until Angela is back from her duties with her family. So, and shout out goes to her mom as well, Angela's mom. Um,
Yeah, very cool person.
she's a very cool mom, and I have not heard from
I've
her
met her
mom in
before. She
so
was awesome.
long. Like last time I heard from her was it's probably a recording a long time ago, but that was that was beside the point. But but yeah, shout out goes to her to Angela, to her mom. We love you both. Shout out to the entire listeners, those that will be listening to us on Super Hit Mix Radio and or on your preferred podcasting platform of choice, and even on YouTube. There'll be more bonus episodes coming. I promise there will be more bonus episodes. I just haven't had the time to record them because I've been super busy, and I forgot to mention that I got new earbud. I got a new set of earphones with a microphone on it, so
Oh, cool.
I'll be able to use that in an emergency
Nice.
if I ever need to use it for either for podcasting or for recording. And of course, I will use my little Olympus recorder, which has been working
They're
really
awesome.
well. I love the Olympus
They're
recorder so
awesome.
much.
They're great.
I love it. It's really cool, especially with the built-in voice guidance. It's really amazing. And unlike the other recorder, which was the DS30, which I used to have. I used to have the Olympus DS30 recorder, and that worked really well. But then, unfortunately, the recorder's USB port malfunctioned, and
Oh, it's not
unfortunately,
good.
and the battery still worked, but that sucked. But anyway, um, but that but that recorder still has the same power off sound as the Olympus DS30. It has the built-in microphone. It has the stereo mic, plus you can use the central microphone, which I like. I like the central microphone option. You can record like people around you, or um, you have different recording levels like high level, high, mid, low, and auto. I kind of like the auto function because when you have it on, you'll be able to speak, and then when you're done speaking, it's kind of like a limiter. But if you turn it to manual, then you'll get distorted. So keep that in mind if you try to record with that method. So yeah, I will capture that with the recorder. The recorder will probably be used for quick, how-tos and stuff like that, or quick tips or whatever. The Zoom recorders will also be used for that as well. The glasses will only be used for recording outside the environment. Like, let's say if I want to record behind the scenes for the church or something like that, I'd definitely do that. And yeah, like I said, George, once I get the confirmation from Mike, I will shoot you a
Yep.
text and let
I'll
you
be check
know.
out.
Yep, I will
All right.
definitely
Cool.
let you know when you can play the clip that I sent you. Yeah, shout out goes to Mike Menza, Joe, Dan, and of course Richard, the drummer, and Tim, all four band members of the Bone Band, and our vocalist Kim Waj. Shout out goes to you once again. You have teared it up last weekend, or ripped it up, as I should say. You did a fabulous job. Hopefully, you can do more in the not too distant future. And hopefully, if once you're in the once you have a studio feature, we'll definitely feature you. Once we get the confirmation from Mike, we will definitely feature the band and feature the performance and things of that nature. So I am super excited on with the band's future, and I'm glad that they picked Kim to be the featured vocalist in future. They did have another vocalist, but that vocalist left. So now Kim's the permanent member, and not bad on her first official try. She actually had her iPad in front of her in case she misses the lyrics, or in case she doesn't know the lyrics. She read it on the
Sweet.
big screen, so that's really cool.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
yeah, so really cool. And Shout out to the rest of the listeners on various social media platforms. And of course, to Angela, who is amazing. Congratulations on baby Dave. And of course, to everyone else on the podcast. And that is about it for me. So, with that being said, I am bouncing out of here, but I'm going to pass it to you, George and Phil. You guys
All
can
right,
take
thank you,
over.
JC. Have a
And
great week.
I will, yep, I will see you either in the group chat, mailing list, or I will see you next week for the show.
All right, sounds good.
All right. God bless, guys. See you later.
All right, take care. Whack, whack.
Mhm.
Okay, next up is Katie. And then Nora.
Shout out to Angela and also to her family. Shout out to the whole VisionCast team and George. Don says hi, by the way.
Bye. Okay. No, don't
I'll tell him you said hi back. Hi back. And I'll catch you guys next week. See ya.
I see you. There we go.
All right, you too.
All right, Nora, you're up next, and then we'll go over to Donald and hit review.
Okay. All right. First of all, I'll give my shout out to every single member of this wonderful team and all the listeners out there who are listening. And also a special shout out to Angela and her sister Madison, who had her sister Madison had a baby a few days ago, and congratulations to all of them. And a wonderful, healthy baby boy named David. And my wonderful shout out to her and everyone else, George, Preston, Katie, Donald, JC, Shelvis, Leona, and the other Angela, and everyone else. And hope you'll see you all next week. Thank you.
Awesome. Donald, you're up next, and then Preston, you're after Donald.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're good there. You're good.
Okay, good. There I am. Okay. I didn't know I was muted. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'd like to give my shout out to the entire team and thanks for a great show tonight. And be sure everyone that is listening, whatever platform you're listening on, be sure to tune in to the all new Super Hit Mix Radio. It's hit-mix-radio.com. I'll be doing some things on there. I'll be doing some changing up a little bit on the station. I'll keep everybody posted as to what's going on. But other than that, tune in and listen. I think you'll enjoy all the great music. And don't forget that on weekends, we have the Genre Spotlight Weekend coming up. And this coming up weekend, will be EDM music. So be ready for that.
Cool. Okay, awesome. All right, Preston, you're up next, and then I think I am after you, I believe. That's kind of right. Yeah, I think I got everyone.
I'm still here.
Preston,
You're
Preston, and Philip, and then me. I'm getting to say, yeah, so Preston told me. So Preston, you there? All right, so we'll do Phil Preston then. All right, Phil, good.
Shout outs to our VisionCast crew who are here today with JC, Preston, George, Nora, Katie, Donald, and special shout outs to our dearest Angela and her beautiful nephew, David. I hope they are doing well in Seattle. Hope everything's all good. And also a very special shout out to my dearest beautiful mother, whose birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday. We did it. Happy birthday to her.
Mm-hmm.
At least one time for this morning, that'd be a good birthday for her. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. Great.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh,
Yep.
Preston, what's going on, buddy?
You're next. He's not asleep all week. He's probably more important.
Oh,
They are. So Preston.
Oh, Doodle
Okay,
Preston.
He doodles. Wherever in the show, he's
I know. When he's asleep, yeah, he doodles.
You might go, what the hell is that about? It's fun.
Yeah.
Clocky is Preston now. As Clocky is Preston. Don't give me shout outs now to the whole BCast team.
Guys?
Yes.
I just realized something.
What?
No, I just realized something.
What's that?
Did we ever resume recording?
Yeah. I hope we did. Yeah, because you're running back in. Yeah, so.
All right.
I was
wondering if we're still recording because it looked like it was like, I know we had paused it earlier. I don't know if we actually resumed it.
I think you have to resume it. Well, if we didn't, if this didn't air for some reason, we'll do it next week, all right?
Yeah, we'll probably do it next week. Yeah.
We'll see him recording that. I think he did though.
Yep.
Yeah, and don't forget, y'all, tomorrow morning is the Music Mayhem morning show also.
Yep.
George really puts on a good show. I love that show.
I appreciate it. So I was trying to wait to kind of change it every week because I mean, listen.
Sorry.
What was that?
My message on my phone notification. Like a big blooper.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so
Let's see. A good little trivia question. How do you know you're in the 21st century when everywhere you go, you hear things beeping?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Right.
Preston's still in the Zoom group, you know? Is he there or is he stopped or? Can we check?
The only one that doesn't beep is George. Beep.
Oh, wow.
I think Preston's away from phone. All right, well, should I do shouts then? If Preston is not there, or should I do shouts and then?
He's unmuted, but he probably multitasking.
All right, yeah. Well, we're going to convince to see if he comes back, and then if not, I'll just do shouts and.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some very week. I have a couple of studies and works for the show, and also studies down the line show-wise for and other things going on for the station. So, and the element of the deal shows coming up in April. Just have to wish back them and then merge them together and put them in, and as well, so possibly another program. So. A lot of cool stuff coming up. I want to send you more ideas for the station to kind of update you more. I think I'm not sure where I got to. I'm going to do shout outs and give them back. I'll resume my shout outs when he in midstream. So I do want to shout out my views.
And the thing is, I think he's the one still recording.
No, I think she's out of recording. They're good.
Okay.
You're recording on Zoom line, I think.
Right.
I think so. Yeah. So my shout out to my beautiful girlfriend Angela L, Angela J. I remember having her on the family. Her mom is awesome as well. And Rosetta even gets in tonight. I think to spend time with baby also, so that'll be awesome. And Leona, she's doing good also. Like I mentioned her yesterday, I'm still kind of confused about the message, but I will touch base with her at some point. And just want to say the whole entire team, you're awesome. Nora, Katie, Preston, JC, Donald, everyone who's in the Little Show, it's actually a very nice thing of the Little Human Show. And yeah, the thing that happened this week was, unfortunate for that person, but it's so lost on ours. They can see on that other station and have fun. They're not coming back. That's really it. I'm like. But I do want to say that I'm really proud of the team. They're awesome. And I want to thank the people who helped me get access to the recording. I owe you one. That was, appreciate that.
No problem.
I won't, yeah. I'm like, like, and to our opinion, I didn't say you asked me to show. I said you keep asking, not you. So those, I tried to call Aaron and send them out, but there's no policies or so. That's all good. I guess that's the way it is. Watch out, DJ Luminia. You'll find out about them very soon. What's that? Watch out. Who else here? Of course, Baby Dave. Welcome to the world. To Philip's mom, happy birthday. And to everyone who listens to our podcast and supports us, we appreciate that. Well, again, Wednesday mornings and Thursday nights, Music Mayhem, of course. If you have requests, dedications, try to give them in me as soon as possible because this week I'm doing the Thursday show. So if you have requests for next week, and I don't get it this week, just I'll put it in the show. So one of you, one shows. So I'm doing one show and some next show. So I come back to that shows. But yeah, so all of you here, I hope you all have a great week. I have the St. Patrick's Day. And also my grandma's birthday this week. She passed away in 99. With 94, so she would be, very, very old. She was great. She's awesome. And big influence on my life also. So, but yeah, shout out to Leona, again, to Uncle J, SRL, and to the rest of the team. I'm going to sign off the show. Good night, God bless. And before we remember one thing, keep technology alive. Let your talent shine. And remember, Angela J spilled the milk. Yes, Angela J spilled the milk.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Doodle
Angela Doodle spilled the milk.
Yeah, that's right. Angela spilled the milk. Rotten milk. It's full milk. All right, I mean, sorry, Preston there and is he still in there? One time. So Preston, no.
I am Jay.
Well, we will say this. Sign up for tonight. May God bless all you. Thank you for listening to our show. And we'll see you back here next week. Same time, same place, same bat station.